Hello, everyone. How's it going? Babes are back in the house.
Yes.
Welcome, welcome. We are so excited you guys are here tonight. Hey, Myrna. How are you guys? Oh, you get to watch the whole show tonight. Awesome.
Yay.
And you're from
Cameo.
Orlando. That's wonderful. Who else is here? We got one more person. More are sure to come in here soon. We're going to give it a little bit. So, how are y'all doing tonight? We are pumped. We are like getting our little desks all ready. And we've been just like setting up here the last few minutes. Both of us took a little break. And were you just flaunting it there?
The anchor.
The anchor. The anchor. We got the new stuff. We've been playing.
Ooh, I see Brenda and Barbara.
Awesome. South Carolina is here, Brenda. Awesome. Let's see. Everybody's evening well. I see more people are joining. How's your week been going, Justine?
It's been a week.
Oh, we
A
are
week.
too.
This weekend
This,
should be pretty busy. We have a
yes.
wedding,
Hello,
family
Kathy.
wedding.
Hey, Kathy. Yes, we
Kathy
have
and Kelly.
week next week too.
So exciting.
We get to hug in person.
First time
We're
ever.
so excited. We finally get to meet. We feel like we already
Yes.
know each other. We're like,
Yeah.
literally. But yes, yes, yes. We cannot wait. Monday, big hug.
It's
Cannot
only
wait.
in 4 days, 3 days, 4 days. I don't know.
Yeah.
I am on teacher summer, so every day is Saturday.
Well, I leave Saturday. Randy and I are leaving a little early. We are going to be there longer and are taking the whole week. But
Mm-hmm.
Ian is coming in the middle,
It'd be
and
so fun.
we're going to have days together. The group of us, her and her parents, and their dog, and
And your
Randy and I.
little dog too.
All right, like Toto too. You know,
I always wanted a Toto when I was little.
what is the little dog's name?
Vin Man or Nugget. I call him Nugget.
Nugget. Does it go by Nugget?
He goes by anything in the right pitch of voice. You could say Band Aid and he would look at you, or Pebble. There's what the dog's named and what you call the dog are totally different.
So, how do you say his name again?
I say Chicken Nugget.
No, no, no. The actual name.
Vincent.
Vincent is his actual name? Okay. Okay. All right.
The heart
Hello.
of a lion.
Hi, Shirley. We have the amazing LDRS creative here in the house with us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And an amazing sponsor of us since, gosh, almost day one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Months.
they've been our most supportive sponsor. Yes. And
Mm-hmm.
they always support us with $60 in giveaways.
Tons.
Two $30 coupons for you guys. They send both of us products to play with unconditional love. And we decided to change tonight to Thursdays
Mm-hmm.
to just give us a new try, because we do hear a lot about Crafters Roulette being Friday night. And we thought, well, LDRS does Thursday nights at 7. So that gives a little kudos to LDRS, who's been so wonderful to us. And, you can get a 2-for-1 special a lot of times going from LDRS straight into BetterPress Babes. So on those, even when we have a different sponsor, you still can, watch LDRS and go straight into BetterPress Babes
Right.
for a nice evening of fun. So, maybe support LDRS sometimes, even if we're not on,
Mm-hmm.
They're a very small business. And the idea of supporting a small business especially with as much support as they give, as being a small business in these times,
Mm-hmm.
what more can we do, right? I mean, I can't get over their love for us. So they have been super awesome, and their products are so different than a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you to them, Angie Hunt. Thank you, and yes, I know. Give the love to her. Yeah. So we are going to go hands down as long as there's no questions. Yes, yes. Brenda, love the products for LDRS. Very nice of them. Yep. Yes, Amy Moore says thank you to LDRS as well. Yeah, lots of love in there for Angie. Oh, she had to reschedule tonight because she was sick. Yeah, she does suffer from migraine. And very debilitating. I actually have migraines myself a lot of times. I'm actually medicated for migraines. So it is a very debilitated issue if you have one, especially with the lights and the cameras. Those lights can really interfere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to have dark when you have a migraine.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope she feels better. Um,
Mm-hmm.
hello, Dana. Welcome. Welcome. Another crafty friend of ours.
And Shirley, I think we missed Shirley
We
as
missed her.
well.
Yes, welcome, guys. So awesome to see all of you here. Yes. Are we ready to go hands down?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Melanie, do you want to
Yeah,
go full screen while we do that to show your products?
we sure can. I don't have a whole lot of products, but I can definitely do that here. Hold on just a second if it'll let me.
Rainy day in Minnesota.
Yeah, it just you from the stage. Just let me know when you're ready to come back. I don't have a whole lot of products to show you. So, but I do have one set that we're not using tonight. And this is everything I'm using tonight. Let me see here. There is, well, this is everything I'm using tonight. I'm going to be mixing, I'm using mostly stamps and dies. So, oh, I'm so sorry for the ad. I'm so sorry. I tried to slow them down. I'm sorry if that's interrupting. Yeah, they have a setting where you can make them less, and I tried to do that so it wouldn't interfere as much. So the Sea Shack stamp and die set, it also has a stencil. I won't be using the stencil, but it is what I'm using tonight, and I'm going to create an underwater scene. But I'm also going to mix in the BetterPress anchor and the die set. So we're going to be doing a lot on this card. I hope I can get it in an hour. We may go over. So we're just going to craft and have fun because that's what I need the night before I pack for vacation. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to take back off this welcome banner so it doesn't irritate you guys. I'm also going to be using the scored arched rectangle like I did in Monday's live. If you missed that, I was live on Monday. If you want to go back and watch that replay. And then the only thing I'm not using, because Justine is also using the anchor, is the Lighthouse stamp set, the layering die or the dies and the layering stencil. That's another set that they have. And the only other set that I got this new collection, I used in the live last week, which was the Dahlia, the flowers. And that card that I made, if you'd like to see it, I believe I have it here. I actually made two. This was my prototype that I did, just trying out the technique. And then this was the card we made in the live. So let me put her back on stage. This was the card that I made in the live, and I thought it turned out really well. So I didn't know for sure, how it would go, but that was the other set that I had chosen to play with. So all right, Well, that is all I got this time. I really had a lot of fun with that live though on Monday. If you guys would like to check that out. And remember, you can get the 15% off coupon code Melanie15. You can use that on the new release and the bundles with the new release. So, and that's always. You can use that each time. I had someone ask me that the other day, and she said, I didn't realize you could use it every time. I thought it was just during the lives. And it's like, no. They let us use it every single time we shop.
Timeless.
I know.
We love a timeless discount.
Yeah. So they're very, very generous. So
well, you never know when you want to go shopping.
Well, I mean, what company does that for people? You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, let's play. That's why we're here.
All right, I'm putting these on my BetterPress. I do have a piece of acetate on there, but I'm going to use my grid and put my sentiment down here and my anchor. So everything's in a quarter. And then halfway through, I'm going to flip this plate. And so I'm going to get 2 anchors and 2 sentiments, even though I just need 1 for my project. But since the
super smart
plate is out and dirty with ink, might as well use it.
I actually might copy you.
Well, that's all right with me. More the merrier.
The BetterPress paper has a couple little stains on there, but maybe I can get creative and stick around.
Okay, and I'm going to use Thunder. Thunder. Hi, Teresa.
Kathy, are you speaking the neat die? Are you speaking of the anchor, or are you speaking of the actual border die?
Both are really cool in my opinion.
I know. Yeah, that's why I was wondering.
Those borders I think I will be using quite often.
Yeah, and they've got a special aha to them, which you'll get to see in action tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I actually played. I'm playing with the LDRS hybrid inks tonight. I don't tend to do it with blending because the hybrid inks don't blend as well as dye-based ink. So I tend to save these for better pressing. But I wanted to play with the pouncers tonight, and I like them for pouncing. So I went to try to look for some ocean colors, and I didn't realize we had so many ocean colors. So this is when I was sketching them out and trying to pick what blues do I want for my ocean. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different blues, and there actually might be more. I'm not sure if there's more, but I think these are the 5 before. There's more in purple, but these are the 5 blues that I was testing out. So
wow.
Play with. So I'm using Lip Boy Blue, Valley Blue, and then for a dark, which I love a dark blue, dark wash jeans. So for the anchor, I think I'll use dark wash jeans. These work really well on BetterPress.
Ta-da!
Ah.
So then I'm going to flip this and just set it off to the side, and we'll press it again. Also using Thunder. Just seems very anchor-ish. I always tell people to use their grid. The grid is your friend. It's my friend.
Your friend.
I'm going to put it back and have 2 of them. There we go. Ta-da!
Flip away and get a microfiber cloth.
So fun. Now this is something everybody needs in their craft room if you're going to BetterPress.
Yes.
Extreme clean.
Oh yes. Oh, yes.
From LDRS Creative. And even though I have 4 things pressed out, I only have to clean 2 because it was a double impression. I'm very gentle with it. I do have that felt pad on. They have the spray bottle as well that I have not tried yet because
Girl.
I don't like to open something if I have something that's still good.
Look what I did. Girl, look what. Oh my goodness.
I can't see. What's wrong? Oh, it went off the grid. Ah. Try again.
Yes. Well, that's okay. Only paper. So.
That's so true. Well, I might as well press my next thing out since I have my BetterPress out. I'm not going to ink this one. Wait, I'm going to have to die cut it first. Just kidding.
What are you doing?
I think I'm going to die cut it first because I don't want my die cutting machine to take my impression away.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I pulled from my stash this LDRS plate that is called Braided Weaves. And this was one of them that I was pretty obsessed with when this one came out, with like the same with the tulips.
Yeah.
If you haven't looked at the tulip one from LDRS, I don't know what you're doing. You gotta go look right now.
So many new members in the BetterPress babes. If you still have your photos of the tulips, you did.
Oh, yes, I do.
Job of the tulips.
Oh, thank you.
I know Angie loved the tulips.
I still love that plate. That's one of my favorite BetterPress plates of all time from any company.
You should post a picture or 2 of the tulips and share with all the new members.
I will. I think I have most of those pictures still. I'm going to die cut this. This is kind of different paper. It's matte of a mirror cardstock. So it's kind of different. And I'm going to die cut this off to the side.
Here we go. Good. That's what we needed.
There we go. You'll have to tell me if my machine is loud, my Anna Griffin. Tell me if
She spoiled herself.
I did.
We can hear it, but it's not super loud. What do y'all think? I think the computer kind of muffles the software.
Melanie, do you see Amy Moore's comment about JD and chocolate? Do you know what that is?
I don't know what JD is.
Okay, so that's
Jack Daniels.
No. No. I wish.
Okay.
Especially on a day like today. No, but JD stands for okay, first of all, before I explain, look at this. This is what the die cuts. We just have to look at that before I explain because that is so cool. Oh my goodness.
I told you you'd like it when you die cut it out.
I think we're gonna pivot and we're gonna go in a different direction. I might make a shaker card because this is really cool. I love shaker cards. I hadn't die cut this one yet, and now okay. We're gonna change directions a little bit. Might go a little longer.
It's okay. My card's gonna take a while. If they don't mind, I don't mind.
Well, this is my die cut, and then I'm going to dry press this with 0 ink and just get that really gorgeous texture from this plate. So that's up next. Okay, so the JD thing. It's kind of like a drinking game. So Mary Gunn is the host of Craft Roulette, and she is a grandma, and her first grandchild is JD, is his name. And I think I wasn't around on Craft Roulette when they first started talking about JD and such, but from what I remember and know is that if she starts talking about JD or someone writes it in the comments, then everybody gets to eat chocolate. So it's just a little fun thing that they do over there.
Just got
I'm
mine.
I'm not going to stop you from eating chocolate. I don't have any right now, but
Well, I did, so
such is life.
I ate two. So.
I'm all out of gummy bears. I like having gummy bears in my craft room. I'm going to just dry press this. So I have my paper here. I have a little tape circle that it's just hanging on. My plate's down, 0 ink. And we're just going to run it through and get that gorgeous texture. Amy says Justine is also JD. That's true. Very true.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I'm going on Craft Roulette too. Not tomorrow, not next Friday, but the Friday after, the 27th.
We all have to get together that night.
So get your chocolate ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. Oh, just knocking things over. I'm sure that it will be said. Ooh, do you see that texture? It's really pretty.
Ooh.
It's subtle. I wish I could have you just feel it. It looks like a mermaid with this paper.
That is awesome.
Ooh la la. Actually, it kind of looks like a net, like underwater.
Yeah.
That was not intentional, but that's what I'm getting. Fun. Okay. And I have my little frame. Okay, I think I'm done better pressing for the evening. Boo-hoo. The rest is die cutting, and now I'm going to be making a shaker card because that's the direction that things are going.
I'm going to get my pouncers out and make a background. These I actually saw on the website on sale. They look like they were on sale too. She has them marked down to $24.99, but you get both sets. So I don't know if that's her regular price, but it was in red. So you get all 8 for that price. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I put little dots from my embellishments, little enamel dots on the top. So I only use them for one color. So just a little. And then I go from light to dark when I pounce.
That's the way to do it.
And the idea here is if you pounce, well, you can't see it in a light color, but if you pounce, you get a circle. So to try to avoid that circle when you're doing a background and you want an ombre is to go in little tiny pounces. If you go in little tiny pounces, and if you have problems with your wrists and, doing this is helpful. Because you're not having to move your arm. It's a very, very light and gentle pounce. So let me move it over a little bit. So if you go light and really soft like that, it's less stress on your wrists. And you can get a nice little pounce. And then you can get that really soft look. And if you do get a big circle, you can go really softly over it again, and you can get rid of it. So it takes a little bit of practice, but you can still get that nice little inky look without all the strain on your wrist.
That is smart.
Yeah, if you like easy backgrounds. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cut this. Amy says so. So it does a frame. Yes, it does a frame, and it does the inside cutout
In one cut.
In one cut with one die.
Multiple layers.
Cool, huh? Look at that paper. Gorgeous. It's like a mermaid tail.
Amy, those are amazing. I do have a set of those for my dye-based inks. Yes. And I like them a lot better. I've actually just recently bought the Pink Fresh larger, and I can show those. Actually, I just got them recently. I've only used them once, actually twice. I'm a liar. And these are so much better than the Altenew ones. So I like the Altenew smaller ones. You'll see me use those a lot in videos, but these are better on the wrists than the short stubby ones that you have to hold and do this, because I have trigger finger starting my wrist. So when I hold the big Altenew ones, I do struggle. They're great brush, but I struggle with my fingers more than my. I've had carpal tunnel in my right hand already done, so I struggle with my fingers more than my wrist. So with these, you get a super good blend. But I don't want to use these gorgeous brushes here with actual anything with pigment in it. So I like the pouncers for my pigments, and that's what I use the pouncers for. I like to keep them separate. So yes, good point for anyone. And I got these on scrapbook.com is where I bought mine.
My new inkers that I just got, was it last week or early this week? Like I said, I'm on Teacher Brain. But I have these from Trinity that they sent over since I'm on their design team.
Yeah.
I really like them. They feel good in the hand. Okay. And I like that.
How tall the handle?
What was that?
How tall? Okay. I wanted to see how tall the handle was. Yeah.
Yeah. So it feels pretty good like this in the hand. And then I like that they have the cap because
oh yeah,
ink gets everywhere otherwise. So
is that a pouncer or a blender?
This is a blender.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you do this. Yeah.
Yep. So to put it in without the bristles getting like goofy, you put it at an angle. I'm going to put it like this so you can see. Put it at an angle and then you twist a little bit and then all the bristles stay in. And it's completely covered up.
I have a new little hanger for that too that I saw somewhere online.
Yeah, somebody did a little DIY project for hanging them all up.
They will hang. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Guess what I want to DIY now because they're all in my desk. I couldn't put them in a drawer.
Got a new chore to do.
Yeah, I have this cute heart. So I think I'm going to end up using this wooden heart that I have. So stay tuned.
Yeah, Andrew.
Oh man, he's too busy building me a house.
No. Andrew can whip that up in a heartbeat. Do y'all see what Andrew gifted me? Her husband made this gift, guys. It's for my Misty. Is he not amazing? I told him, I was like, I want one like Justine's.
That wood color is the color of my trim in my craft room of all the wood that will be put up someday.
That is the color?
That's the color of my window sills. Yeah. It looks super cute with all my plants.
He's amazing. Can't wait to meet him.
He's doing some, what is that called? He's mudding and taping right now in our living room or dining room. Always a busy one, that one.
Yeah, if we just lived closer, man.
I would love that.
We would have a world between us.
I do really like the Altenew brushes that are I think they're called mini. These ones.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
With the short bristles, that is super good. Okay, I'm making a shaker. I should probably put my acetate on first.
That treasure cardstock you're using. Our cards are going to match tonight. That's so cool.
Yes, it's going to be awesome.
Picture of them together.
If I can find my acetate. Who knows? I'm going to find it real quick. So I'm going to take my earbud out so I won't hear you.
It's okay. I absolutely love tonight, guys. I've had such a stressful week, and you guys being and getting to craft with Justine tonight. It's been 30 minutes. I'm not even halfway done with my card. But, I don't care tonight. So, let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, good point, Amy, about the gray mat and the die cut machine. Thank you, Dana.
I have my acetate.
Myrna, I'm glad you like that tip. Do you have the pouncers? Thank you, Amy. Yeah, it takes a little time, but it's a very relaxing. That's what, it's just a relaxing technique. You just gotta kind of work that right there, but and this is my water, so this is gonna be the underwater. So I want to light to the under. You can always come back in later and add a little more light to the line. I need to just remind myself you're not rushing. You don't need to rush. Stay small. I tend to want to rush.
Especially with ink blending.
I know.
It's intimidating looking at a big piece of white paper.
Yeah.
Knowing that you want it solid.
Yeah. Well, and then when, you're so used to trying to get a video under a time frame and everything, you tend to want to rush when you're crafting, especially when you're on a live like this. You want to, your live cards are never as good as something you're doing on your own time. And you're thinking, that, you're thinking more of the people's time.
Mm-hmm.
Respectful of other people's time, and just like videos, I'm always concerned about, their time. I'm always thinking of you guys.
I think I'm just going to let that sit.
Oh, gosh.
It's behaving so nicely. This is the glimmer friendly acetate, so it is a thick piece of plastic. That's for sure. I'm just going to let it sit off to the side while I get some other things kind of ready here. Might as well make some foam worms.
Foam worm.
I always like to
foam worms.
Double up these foam pieces. That's what I like. And I just like folding them like this. It's way easier to get them lined up and straight by just folding them on themselves instead of sitting there and putting one exactly on top of the other. And I think I'll need 4 for my whole frame. Maybe I'll do 5 just in case. Hi, Lisa. Don't worry. Party's just starting with you here.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome, welcome.
We're underwater today, girl.
We're just playing underwater. Just having a calm, relaxing play.
Just 2 mermaids.
That's right. Mermaid babes. Just look at us. Mermaid.
It's awfully cold today to be swimming.
How temperature cold-wise is it? What do you mean?
This morning it was 63 when I went to my doctor appointment.
Wow.
June is weird in Minnesota. One day it will be 95 and hot and ridiculously humid, and the next day it'll be cold. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna trim this around. I think I'm going to use my spring-loaded scissors and save my hand a little bit of effort.
We as crafters need to save our hands whenever possible.
Yeah.
Craft for a long time.
Yes. I want to craft until I'm 101.
Go, girl.
102, I'm retiring.
Okay, 102. Go until she's 102, guys. Now, this is a really dark color, and I'm not taking this all the way down. I'm wanting to leave a little gap there at the bottom. That is my plan.
So how am So there's a question of how I'm doing that with the cool worms. So I'll do it one more time. So I can always use these later. But I have these little strips of foam, and so I peel the back off. It kind of comes off in one little piece. I take two and remove them kind of together. And so this side's sticky that my finger's on, this side is not. And then at one end, I'll just kind of pinch it and it folds on itself.
So sticky to sticky?
And I'm just going to go sticky to sticky all the way down. Of course, now it goes off after I've done 5 really good ones. But instead of sitting there and getting this is what I usually get when I put it on top of each other. But for shaker cards, you don't want a sticky foam on the edge. So 9 times out of 10, this works, or 5 times out of 6, it will work. But then when it's time for the shaker, I just have to peel off the release tape and then we're good to go. Lisa says she likes the change of the night.
The change of the... Yes. My underwater scene? Is that what you mean?
I think she means from Friday to Thursday. Oh, let us know, Lisa.
Okay. Yeah, from Friday to... Oh, yeah. Good. That's good to know. What does everybody else think of Thursday night?
Going around my frame. I'm halfway done.
Thank you for explaining that, Justine, because I was kind of wondering the same. I tried it once. It didn't seem to work as well. But
I love a shaker card.
I did it wrong. So that was really helpful.
I've made a lot of shaker cards, and sometimes they turn out really great, and sometimes they don't. So that was just something I kind of tried one day. It worked. I'll show another tip in a little bit here. I love a shaker card.
The queen of hacks. You're good with hacks.
Mostly from trying and failing and making something work.
Okay, this is coming together here. See?
Oh, that's looking gorgeous. I just looked up.
It's coming together. I just want to blend a little bit more. I just need to make sure this is... Let me just make sure that it's much dark. I'm just rubbing it off on the side here on my cloth. I want to make sure I'm got...
I need a little mermaid to put in my little window.
A little more dark than I want it to be.
Okay, now this is a very detailed frame, which is gorgeous. So I have to be careful how I put this on. So I'm going to take one side off, like so, and then be pretty particular on putting it on so it's just on the back of the paper.
Here we go. Just needed to lighten that up a little bit to get that blend going there.
Here we go. One went a lot farther than I thought it would.
Angie's gonna love that card, Justine.
Well, good.
I've seen anyone do a shaker. That's gonna be fabulous. Okay, I'm gonna put the blues up. I think I'm happy with that. It is totally okay, Lisa, that you came a little bit late. You're not late. Nope, you are fine, and it's always okay. You can see, we talk a lot at the beginning.
And the replay gang will watch it later. Hi from the replay. If you're watching on the replay, leave a comment.
Absolutely.
Let us know that you're watching in the future.
Yeah, we totally need those comments. So make sure you tell us you're here when you come and watch us. Those likes, those thumbs up. Matter of fact, everybody here, give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
thumbs up, all those matter. Share with your friends, share in your groups, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna get my yellow out here. Add us a little ocean floor. Now this is kind of tricky because you got blue there. You know what happens with blue and yellow.
Uh-oh.
So you just want to touch it on the bottom.
Melanie, for those who don't know what happens when you touch blue and yellow, do you want to let us know?
Well, a color happens when you touch blue and yellow.
You get mud.
And we don't want we don't want
And then I'm going to press this down pretty firmly.
I'm just going to leave a little white there.
And then where's my little rabbit hole? This is anti-static powder. Now this can be a lot, so I'm gonna just dust it off a little bit off to the side, so I don't want a whole bunch of clay coming out. But I'm just going to really lightly go on the edges of this. So my release tape is still on my foam. And this is just getting any sticky on the sides. There might be some sequins or whatever that stick anyway, but that's life.
It happens for the best. Do you have this little tool? It's an oldie. Hold on, let me see if I have it here. It's an oldie. Do you have this little tool?
Yes, mine blew up.
Did it really? Because it has this little fine tip that you can go around the edges. Yeah.
Yes, mine exploded.
Did it? I sometimes use that too because it's got less of a.
And I used to have this little rectangle, and it was like linen. With
I've got those. Yeah, those are the originals. Yeah.
Oh, I call that the mouse pillow. I just think that is so cute. If there was a little mousey in my craft room, he could use that as a pillow. This is not an invitation for any mice to come in here.
No mice allowed.
Okay, I have lots of shaker options here. We might just do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I'm a more is more person.
Gonna keep this. Whoops! Timber! More ink pads. Timber. Leave that one in a bit.
All the sparklies. What are you up to tonight? Let us know in the chat. Are you crafting? Hanging out? What you doing?
I'm gonna heat set this.
Tomorrow's Friday. Woohoo!
Packing day. Packing day. We leave Saturday.
I have the pillow. It's like 25 years old. Working on Spellbinders for July. Cool.
Yeah.
Gorgeous stuff coming next month. Now I'm fussy with my gems. So I'm going to put the gems in here, but I'm going to flip them all around so they're going the right way. And then I'm going to take these pink flowers out because I don't feel like that matches the aesthetic of the card. This is from Buttons Galore and More. It's called Aloha. And then these are all from old card kits. If that matters.
Yeah, I am testing my background here to see if it's ready for embossing. I'm going to emboss my image. So I'm just going to, that's why I was heat drawing it.
Mm-hmm.
See here, I'm looking for a piece of paper or a coffee filter or something to dump this into. Of course. I had a whole bunch of recycled coffee paper, and it looks like my husband threw it away. How rude!
That's where I use those little sandwich containers for my embossing powder.
Yes, I need to do that. But this is the best way. This is what you want to do when you have an inked background. You see how that is still sticking?
Yes.
So you want to make sure before you ink on or before you heat emboss this that where's my little brush? That you test this and you don't have that sticking, because you don't want that to stick. Now I'm using clear tonight, so it really doesn't matter as much, but I just want to make sure you don't have any stragglers.
Now I just got my new pickup tool, and I'm going to mention my hack for pickup tools since tonight seems to be all about hacks. But my old one, which is still good, but I'll show you in a second, my new one. It has the wax tip and it has the pokey side. And the side that has the wax tip, I glued with my Barely Art glue a gem to the end of this cap. So when I need to grab my picker for flipping gems over or placing them, I don't have to grab the wrong end. And it might seem like a little thing, but I find that very helpful.
Art.
But I got a new picker because, like I said, I joined the Trinity Stamps design team and they sent it over. So we're going to rep that one tonight. And yeah, I'm going to be picky and flip at least some of the big ones over. The little ones will flip around anyway in the shaking. But some of these big ones are pretty on one side and kind of dull on one side. Flip flop.
This one I'm going to put down into the sand down here. And then we will place him down. And yeah, I'm making sure that's where I want him.
I think I got everything. There's one little seed bead here, and maybe not even a seed bead. It's bigger than a seed bead. But we're going to say that that's from a mermaid necklace. It's from that Aloha pack, and only one of them ended up in the actual finished card. Well, it's not finished. A lot of people say they're just hanging out, watching. Lovely. Okay, so that's how my frame is going to go. It looks like some of my foam did move, so we're just going to adjust that. I knew this last piece of foam was going to give me trouble.
I'm using a VersaFine ink here for my heat embossing, just because I wanted a super dark ink.
Welcome, Marianne. You're not too late. Don't worry.
Oh no, you're not never too late. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Do not let me forget, Justine, that one lucky winner tonight, one lucky watcher live, will be getting a $30 gift card.
Ooh.
Creative.
Live, huh?
Yes, I'm giving one away live and one away on Monday. You can't let me forget Monday. We will be on vacation, so don't let me forget. That's when Justine and I will be meeting, for those that are coming in soon or coming in recently. But I'll be giving one away on Monday in the BetterPress Babes group. So I hope all of you are actually BetterPress Babes. I need to push down that some more.
Should we do it live together?
Oh, we could do that Monday evening.
So fun.
We could do that Monday evening. Yes. We could
I
do
might look a little crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be coming from
That's
2 days
okay.
on the road, but
That's okay.
we're all
Yeah, that would
friends.
be so fun. Yeah, see us together in the group. So we will announce the winner then. And I'm going to do that one more time. It did come through, but and then so I hope all of you are members, and if you're not members of the BetterPress Babes, that you do come over to BetterPress Babes Facebook group and join. I know most of you probably are already, but if you're new to the channel, please do. So we'll do a second $30 drawing then. And make sure everyone new coming in knows I do have the 15% off coupon code from LDRS Creative. They graciously give us that for everyday use. So no sorries, no sorries. I'm glad you're here and that you're coming to the
Thank you,
live.
Teresa.
Yes.
Highly. All right. Just side note, I put down liquid glue on here because I'm gluing this onto a glitter cardstock, which is kind of textured. And I don't know if my cheapo foam tape will really stick to that. So liquid glue to the rescue. I need to get my head over it.
Everybody's saying sorry for being late and sorry to you guys. Thank you for being here.
We're just happy to hang out.
Sure. Yeah. Don't apologize for being late. We are just so happy you're here and that you want to craft with us. The whole point of my channel is crafting life together, and what's better than being live together?
There it is. The angle looks a little goofy. You might see some of the foam at some angles, but that's okay with me. So I'm not going to shake it yet because my liquid glue is still liquid. And I'm just going to be patient and let it sit.
Good point. That was a good tip too. Both of them. the actual tip of adding the liquid glue with the specialty paper and the not shaking. Both are great tips.
Thank you.
Okay. I have got my clear embossing on here. And you did see that I treated the background as well. So everything came off really well. So now I'm just going to heat this and get it nice and black and glossy.
Okay, do we like it like this?
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
Sorry, my lights are super bright. Or do you like it with no background piece? What do you think? Or should I put vellum behind there? Let us know in the chat. What do you think? Vellum might be kind of cool behind there. What do you think, friends? Dana says no background. No background. Sharon says no background. Mirna says no background. Okay, no background it is. I'm going to use this on something else, though, because this is just so cute and a great shape. Okay, no background it is, but I think vellum. Let me show you with a little piece of vellum. You tell me.
Oh, I need to stamp one more thing.
Sharon says, yes, it's beautiful. Save it. Oh, that kind of mutes it down a little. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to die cut it, and you're going to have to tell me if you like it or not. We'll see. I have options. Sharon says, beautiful, Melanie.
Thank you.
The babes are the best, let's be real.
Oh.
Cool underwater house. No vellum so it can shine. Okay. I'm still going to die cut it. You'll have to tell me what you think. I'm going to give all the visuals.
Thumbs up, everybody. Thank you, Lisa. The extra reminder.
They're telling me no vellum. No vellum. No vellum.
You want all that shaker shine.
I'm such a vellum gal.
Okay. I am going to stamp this again because I want 2 fish. No. I'd have to fussy cut them though. Okay. The other one's the stamp with the size too big. So, okay, we're going to fussy cut. Because
I had to do it too.
Okay, so that, I'm going to color that one. I want.
Okay, hear me out, no vellum gang. The shaker bits will be in this area once I can shake it. What do you think, friends? Oh man. No vellum, no vellum, no vellum, no vellum.
No vellum. No vellum, woman. No vellum.
Okay. Ditch that.
Try.
Off to the side. Up into the abyss of the crafted
vellum to
the
other
crafty
projects.
death.
And hear all the babes say, no vellum, no vellum. Oh, there you go. Marianne says, I like the vellum.
Thank you, Marianne.
You know what? We lost 10 viewers. 10 viewers.
Another person says no vellum. Well, we had an hour.
More chances for y'all to win, guys.
Very true.
Okay. I did this on purpose. I didn't stamp the whole thing on purpose because I'm just going to do this real quick. I just want these fish.
What the babes want, the babes will get. No vellum.
Good girl. Listening to the babes. They know right. It's right.
So this is your first time watching. This is episode 19, isn't it? Or 18?
Yes. I think
so. We have 17 more episodes in your future. If you have not watched those, you can watch them. Mm-hmm. They're all on Melanie's channel and my channel. I've heard that they're pretty bingeable. So once you kind of start, you want to just keep watching the rest of them. So
I have not put mine in a playlist, but I will. But
we should really do a collaborative playlist. I think that's probably.
Oh, that would be great to put them in order.
Yep. That's what we should do.
That's what we should do because I have heard a lot lately that people like to just turn it on and just have it in the background while they're crafting.
Yeah. Right.
Lee, I can totally give you an honest opinion about the precision glue gun. I have had it for quite a while. I did not get it immediately. I waited and watched people, and then I was on the wait list for quite a while and didn't jump on until much later. But she's gotten it now too.
I've got it because of you.
It gets a little snot every now and then at the end, which any glue does. I don't put my cap on, and that's probably why I get the snot. Because I'm lazy. I don't put the cap on. It goes in and it sits on this pink stopper, which keeps it unclogged while it's sitting on the desk. You're supposed to put the little lid on it when you're not in use. And I know a lot of people will stand it up like this when not in use with the lid on it.
That's me.
Okay, I've never done that. So I think that's the reason I get the little snot on the end. But if you let it go up like this, if it goes up like this for any reason, usually when it's empty, when it's almost empty, you'll squeeze it, pop up, and you don't catch it that it's popped up like that, and you go like this, it doesn't read that, and people think my glue is clogging up. It's clogging up. It's clogging up. Well, it's because your glue is empty. It's almost empty. And when you squeeze it, this squeezes it out of the cartridge. So these are amazing. That's my advice. These are amazing. But you need to know the ins and outs of it. Because here again, my fingers are the test here. You know, this is why I love this. That and because I'm not having to constantly clean my thing. You know, I do use the needle every now and then. I have a magnet off to the side. I have a little needle here I can grab if I need it. I do need it every now and then. Not nearly as much as my other glues, but I do need it every now and then. But as long as I keep this full, or at least half full, as long as I don't get to that desperation where you're sitting here and squeezing and it's popping out all the time, as long as you watch that and keep, as soon as that happens where it pops out, make sure you put more in it, you're good to go all the time. And if you put the lid on it, Justine, what is your with the lid? How are you doing with it?
I have had probably at the most 3 clogs in the last however long I've had it. I barely ever get a clog. And I blame my clogs on the bottle of glue that I refilled the bottle with. So I don't even think it's the press's fault. I think I had like a dried chunk of glue that went into it.
What are you filling it with?
So I have, like usual, I don't open stuff unless I have, you know, finished the other one. Where is it? I have an old bottle of art glitter that I've been emptying out. This is about halfway gone. The bottle is white. But I just fill my glue with this. But
that's what I use for
I can't even open this right now. Oh, maybe I can. Get my project out of the way. But there's sometimes is little like goobers, we'll call them, in here. And if that falls in, then that's going to clog. But I really don't have very many clogs, and I glue a lot. And I don't usually put my cap on unless I'm not crafting for the day. Like if sometimes I'll wake up early and start making things in my craft room. I won't put the cap on until I'm going to bed that day.
Yeah, because you got to think we craft a lot more than you guys probably do. So
yeah.
Like someone that crafts 8 hours a day.
Right.
Yeah.
Or if I'm assembling a whole bunch of cards, like if I have a lot of cards prepped and I'm assembling, then I mean that glue gun, if I were to put my cap on all the time, I would drive myself crazy. So
I've been mine for over a year.
I think it's worth it, but it's hard to get.
Too.
It's hard to get. I was on the waiting list for a few times. I don't even know now at this point, but a few times, and I didn't go to the websites early enough to get it. I think I got mine at scrapbook.com, if I remember.
I did too.
Ooh, Liz says, I just used Melanie's discount at LDRS. Thank you so much for sharing, Melanie.
Oh, well, what did you get? We want to know. I'm so glad to say, oh, look at you. Not there.
Ooh, I did not want to move anything. I was naughty. Okay, well, I'm not going to move it anymore yet. I just got to let it sit.
What did you get, Geraldine? What did you get?
Geraldine's just saying hi from Canada. Oh. Liz is the one that bought.
Oh, I'm sorry. Liz.
Geraldine, you can totally buy. We're not going to stop you. Okay, I'm going to be extra and add sequins and embellishments.
Going to marinate that so it doesn't stain. I'm not going to take the time to clean it at the moment. But let me tell you, last time we were live together, I did that marination thing, you know, that I always do when I'm live. And I forgot about it till the next day. It might have even been, wasn't it even longer than that? I think it was
longer. Yeah. I remember you telling me.
I forgot all about the thing sitting over. I think it was actually more like 3 or 4 days. But I totally forgot it. And I ran across it when I needed the BetterPress again. And I was still able to clean the plate with the extra clean on it.
I'm sure that it just turned out clean as a whistle too, because that cleaning product is amazing.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Geraldine says, praying for rain to move along all the fires and take down some of the smoke. I know we have smoke here in Minnesota from the Canada fires. I can't even imagine what it's like up there.
Okay. I'm trying to get it together here, girls.
Okay. I got to get my my embellishments. I'm going to be picky about which ones I use.
I'm going to go in here, and here again, this is not usually the type of ink I would watercolor with, but I experimented. And I'm going to just take a little orange and water, and I'm going to make this guy down here orange. Because I can. Nothing wrong with experimenting, right?
Nope.
We'll go ahead and make him orange, because remember, a hybrid ink is both pigment and water-based. So it's got both properties in it. So you should be able to do everything with it. You can watercolor with it. You can use alcohol markers with it. But sometimes you do have to let it dry. Set it to give it time. And I don't have the patience a lot of times. I'll shoot one over. Oh, look, I just got my background wet. It's okay. I'm die cutting it. It doesn't matter. But so we're going to do that and put these to the side and let them dry. So, let them go. And the Goldfish Underground. I don't know. Thank you, Dana, for putting the coupon code up there. Appreciate it. It's always the last thing I remember is the coupon code, but I'm more into crafting than remembering. But I try, and a lot of you already know it. But I really appreciate you putting it there, because it lets her know that we're supporting her as much as she's supporting us.
Yes. I need a card base. I'm all out.
Out. I'm going to take these down.
My paper cutter is too tall for my camera, so I'm going to do it off camera just a little bit. Actually, it's not that exciting. I'm just cutting a paper in half.
I actually thought I had one prepped earlier for the beginning of the video, and
I wish I could pass this one to you.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I've gotten in a bad habit of not even putting them on card bases until I'm needing them. So when I got them ready for the store, I had to put all of them on card bases.
Oh, been there, girl.
But I mean, you know, sometimes it's just easier to store them. You know, it takes up less space to store them until they're picked, you know, for a reason to send out. If they don't have the card base on them, because the little packet easier.
I'm trimming down my card base because it's a little bit too big. Come on, paper.
Right, so let me get my frames.
Aggressive cutting.
Oh, I'm getting thunder here.
Are you sure it's not my my cutting?
No, it's not your cutting.
Fair enough.
Okay, I am going to use the largest frame.
Melanie, do we know about 2 weeks from now? Do we have anything to say?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, what I will say then is that if you like these events that we're doing here, these Babes Night Out, and if you like Melanie and Justine here, me, subscribe to Melanie's channel, hit the bell, because we might do spontaneous lives now and then. And if you have the bell, YouTube will just tell you. You don't have to go find some crazy link somewhere.
Yeah. There could potentially be a spontaneous one coming up. So potentially we're working with a sponsor as we speak. A new sponsor. So
even if that doesn't happen, it's good to still hit the bell, because then you'll know when Melanie puts a video out.
Yeah, absolutely. Because sometimes our lives during the week, our personal lives, we just don't have time to get the advertisements out. Well, YouTube will actually notify you if you have the bell rung on each of our channels.
Yes, and I have the bell rung on your channel. So even tonight when it said Melanie will be live in 30 minutes, and I knew, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. That is so fun.
Look at that, isn't that cool? Oh, and I'm almost done too. That's pretty
Perfect.
cool. Yeah. I thought I was gonna go way over.
I think as you're working, I might as well just BetterPress since we're here and we're having fun. I have these from LDRS Creative as well that I haven't used yet. The Velvet Petals, which to me looks kind of like a rose, a wild rose.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a coordinating die and a stencil. So here's some example product on the back. How cute is that? So might as well press it out since I would love to use it.
You gonna watercolor that? Is that the plan, or what form are you planning?
I don't have a plan yet. Sure. We'll watercolor it. I do love the watercolor paper from LDRS Creative. It's white, and it's not cream.
Yeah. And I glimmered on it. Have you tried glimmering on that?
When did you glimmer on it? Did I miss that video?
Yeah.
What?
Actually, yeah.
Low-key stalker, and how did I miss that? Was it alive?
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember.
That's okay.
I'll have to go back and look and send you the link.
Yeah, it says the rose one is a classic. It is super smooth. I'm not surprised that it can glimmer.
Yeah. Now, for this, I am going to actually tape this. I want this as, I don't want to lose my design down here, because you see my fish? I want my fish intact. And I'm going, I hear a really bad thunderstorm outside. So if by any chance I lose power and this live cuts.
That was just my paper cutter again. Are you sure there's thunder out?
No, there is. It's pouring right now and thundering all of a sudden. So
okay.
Yeah, no, it wasn't your paper cutter. I didn't even hear your paper cutter. I mean, I did, but yeah.
Oh, brother. Okay.
But if for some reason, here, let me just draw a live real quick, or let me just draw a person. I'm gonna scroll up, and I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna just scroll down with my thing, and I'm gonna close my eyes. I've got my. Well, you can't see me, but I've got my pointer. You can see my arms. I'm gonna point to somebody with my eyes closed, and that's the person that's gonna win the $30 card. So
should we let them comment? Should we let them comment just a little bit more? More chances to win.
I just don't want to lose I don't want to lose power for some reason. Okay, go ahead. Who wants to win? Hurry. Who wants to win? $30. $30.
Woohoo!
$30. If for some reason it does go out, though, we will do 2 drawings.
Oh, they're coming in.
Liz wants to. Liz also said she bought the velvet petals that you just
heard. Perfect.
Yeah. Kelly wants to. Okay, we got to
offset them.
Leah's like, of course we all want to win. LOL. I totally agree with you. Wants to win. Sharon wants to win. Of course y'all do. Yes. All right. Love those wavy shapes. Awesome. Yes, I know. But I'm actually going to tape this. I'm going to tape this from the back with Best Ever Craft tape, so we can keep the wave on the frame. So you get 2 for 1 special here. You can totally change this to a different color, or you can keep it intact.
We love a 2 for 1.
Yes. So, okay. All right. I'm going to do it. I'm closing my eyes.
I'm going to do a watercolor background that I have done. Hold on.
I'm closing my eyes. I'm gonna
You go,
scroll
girl.
up. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. I'll scroll up to 9 o'clock, and then I'm gonna scroll down. Okay, I got it's 9 o'clock, so we know people are in the house. And I'm gonna scroll, close my eyes, and I'm scrolling because I'm not gonna look who's winning, and I'm just gonna point on the screen and open my eyes. Teresa, Cont. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And then she said, "I'd love to win." So Teresa, you are the winner, girlfriend.
Yay!
Congratulations. All you have to do is message me on Facebook. Send me a friend request if you'd like to on regular Facebook instead of my business page. If you'd like to send me a regular on Facebook and send me a message. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. Ooh, what is that?
Okay, I've been saving these because I wanted to show the babes from last month.
Oh my goodness.
These are from last month on my channel when we had Altenew. I did these watercolor backgrounds and I pressed these after they were all dry. A little update for you.
That is so
and now I get to make them into cards now that I've shown you.
Those
But
were
look
the
at how cool the back is.
The
Remember?
watercolors?
Yeah. Remember I said that sometimes the back is cooler? Look at the back. Isn't that weird?
Oh, wow. That is. Yeah.
But fronts are good too. Yay. So good job for Teresa. Hooray.
So exciting. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to press onto this paper.
Man,
it's dry. Look how cool that back is, though. It's like kind of mixed media-ishy. Super fun. So everything's going to be opposite. So my roses are going to be on my left side of my project. Always good to remember. Let us know in the comments if you've ever pressed and then had your design all set here and then you've pressed and it's been the wrong way. Because I've done that before.
Y'all hear my thunder?
Nope.
I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's thundering.
Not trying to gaslight you. I'm sure it is thundering, but I wasn't sure.
I remember this time in the video, the birds were singing and we could hear it in the video.
Oh,
it was crazy.
Yeah. Should we do fun ink? I think we're going to do fun ink. That is not sticky.
That's sweet. You'd love to purchase the LDRS dies. Yeah. Now, are you out of the country? Is that why you say that, or have you not purchased from them before? Not trying to be nosy. Ooh, you're gonna use the metallic.
Ooh, Lee says the green would be good for the Under the Sea, but I love the card front too. Haven't used my BetterPress yet. Only had it for a week. Wow. It's going to be awesome for you.
And now you're babe too.
So I dare you to get it out tonight.
Yep, get it out. Show us in the group what you do. Ask questions. Reach out if you need to. That is why we're here.
Melanie and I both have playlists on our channels of BetterPress. I think I have over 100 now.
Wow, yeah, we both have those. So, but we want to be here for you. So you are not alone in this, and it is a super easy. So,
yeah, even if you try it and you have questions, just ask it in the group.
Ask in the group. Somebody will reach out. We will. I mean, the babes will even. I mean, they will. You'll have so many ideas because the group is amazing.
I know. Sometimes I just go to the pictures, like the photos area of the group, and I just scroll.
Yep. Okay. See?
Oh, look at those. That looks so magical.
Gosh. That's a silver over the background.
Yes.
It almost looks like a resist, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. In person, it looks even cooler. That's crazy. Okay. I'm going to move one of the roses and have it be a third rose because I think 3 is nice.
Yeah, I think I like it. I think I'm going to put this over here, though. But
that is so crazy. Okay.
I was going to put this up here, but I don't know if I like it up there. Almost a little bit. I'm going to put my little fishies on here, though. Okay, how should I finish this card, guys? Give me ideas.
Oh, that's looking so cool, Melanie. Oh my goodness.
Any ideas? Give me ideas.
Yeah, I'm moving this rose and putting it where I want it before I move this guy, because this is holding my place.
Absolutely. You're very welcome, Lee. I'm glad the support helps. That's what we want to be here for. We want to be your one-stop place for BetterPress.
Okay. A little awkward here.
Look at those fishies!
I don't want it too high.
Where is my gel pen?
Oh, the fish are just over the top cute. That adds so much.
Now, I had done my little prototype with just a temporary kind of tape, and let me tell you, it didn't work. Okay, the border didn't work. So make sure you use a good quality tape when you're taping. So that's why I switched over to the Best Ever Craft tape, because it is secure. And you saw I used quite a bit of it. Okay. I have a gel pen here somewhere. I don't know if this one works as well as the one I had.
Do you want me to bring you a 10-point gel pen? I just found out that they have 10-point gel pens, and I had to buy them in a pack of 3.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I'll throw it in my bag.
Crafty girls don't turn down gifts.
So true.
I think I've got a thing or two I'm bringing you too. I think. Bringing you Simon.
Yes.
Yes. I don't need to. I have so just there. So yeah, I'm gonna put that there. The background. What do I want to do for the background? Maybe I just want to put a black or not blue back. Anybody? Yes. Here. Rainbow.
Maybe show us what you're thinking.
Yeah, this part I hadn't thought of. So.
Oh, I hear that thunder.
Yes, I'm telling you, getting there. I'm waiting for OG to start freaking out.
It's so funny.
Yeah, they've been really good, haven't they? The navy, maybe? I don't know if I want the anchor sentiment on there, though.
Since I'm going through my other LDRS stuff, I'll show you the tulip mix.
Texture. Specialty paper. That's a great idea. Specialty paper. Well, Lord knows I've got some specialty paper. Let me see. Like glitter? Let's see what's in here. This is my 12 by 12 cardstock shop. My newest little sponsor. This is the order I just got from them. Oh. Might be a little much. I don't know. Hey.
I'm going to use a dye.
Sure. That looks good. Dark blue.
Dark blue makes it pop.
Dark blue makes it pop.
Even pearlescent is what Teresa says. Don't use the vellum, Lisa says. Oh, Lisa.
Vellum. That's so funny.
Vellum has been kicked to the curb tonight. There will be no vellum.
I didn't realize I had so many ocean colors in this 12x12 scrapbook shop or a cardstock shop order. Oh.
Which sentiment should I use? Enjoy, thanks, love, happy. What do you think? I've been sending out a lot of birthday cards. So I'm inclined to grab happy. What do you think? Melanie says I like the old fish. Or like the fish. Old like the fish.
The fish.
Probably I like the fish.
Think which
Sharon
one.
says enjoy.
Let's see.
Ooh, that dark blue is making it pop like crazy. I think dark blue.
Because it doesn't distract from this. It makes it pop.
Yeah. Although that light blue is gorgeous, but I think dark blue would look best on your project.
This one, I don't really see that color in there. Yeah, I kind of like this one.
Maybe I should use love because I need a wedding card for tomorrow.
Hello, Jenna. Welcome.
Love it will be.
Would you guys this anchor or not? I mean, the sentiment or not? I don't know.
Ooh.
Okay.
Amy says dark blue or gold. What does the gold look like?
Gold. Do I have gold? Let me find my treasured card stock. Hold on.
Okay. Oh. Let's grab some scrapperoos.
Brushed gold. There's a brush. And I don't know if there's room for two colors. Let me go. Let me grab my trimmer.
Oh, hi, Jana. Welcome, welcome.
Of course, everything's falling, but that's okay. That's okay.
In Craft Roulette, they call a messy desk a mesk, which I feel so much in my bones about that.
Well, when I'm crafting, I tend to just put everything to the right, so everything stacks up, and then things happen. So, but my scrap off the edge here, so I can start with a fresh piece.
Oh, I'm gonna use my sticker paper because hold on. I have this adhesive sticky that I've put on white paper. So this is going to just make it a sticker.
Gotta save that. It's too pretty not to save.
So true. I've been using this a lot with my sentiments. That sticky paper. Who doesn't love a sticker?
That makes sense.
Stickers ever since I was born.
This stuff is almost painful to cut. But
oh, that paper is gorgeous.
I do have a link for this. I'm an affiliate for them now.
How do you not hoard that paper? Tips and tricks for not hoarding your paper.
Just cut it, baby. Just cut it.
Close your eyes and cut.
I usually do not cut a piece this big and use it. I am going to cut the center out of it.
Yeah, you have to take the center out.
I'm like,
you can't just glue it on like that.
No.
Think about all the possible cards you could make with that center. No way, Jose.
See.
Take the little sticky off. Now it's a sticker.
Not really. I mean, I might see. No, that's on my monitor.
Does glitter shed?
Well, I was just trying to get it to shed, and then I thought I saw on my monitor a couple pieces. I was like, nope, that's actually on the monitor. So no, and this one actually is a it's got like this mesh over it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got like this black little, it's actually built in. It's not there you can kind of see it like that. So it's different than just glitter paper. I'd have to, I'll put the link down below so you can see it.
Mm-hmm. Usually when we do lives, we put the links in after because we have lots of things that just kind of pop onto our projects. Like that metallic ink, I was not planning to use that, or really the roses tonight.
Okay, let me grab a die real quick and pop out the center.
Oh, should I use the frames with this? I think yes. I should put a frame on it. Not the vellum, though. Okay. I feel like since this is going to be for a wedding, black might be a little harsh, even though I do love black on cards. So I'm going to not do the black.
Still going to fit, because that's the problem I just had with the anchor sentiment.
What was that?
Make sure your sentiment is going to still fit, because that's what I had with this. When I die cut it out, I'm like just not sure that's going to still look right. So make sure you're happy with the way. Oh, you're going to put it down there. Okay.
I think it'll go here, but I think I might make it purple. I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm being really indecisive all of a sudden. But I think I'm going to use silver paper for my frame. And that will be super cute. Look at that. It's literally a mirror. Hi. It is super shiny. And the nice thing is this die will take the center out for me.
Yes.
We love a life hack.
That's perfect.
Anything that's this kind of mirror cardstock, I always save every little scrap because you never know when you need like a little belt buckle for Santa or a little steering wheel. So you save all the little bits and bobs. Oh, crooked.
There we go. Now I have my piece together for next time.
This mirror cardstock is from my stash. I think it was from an old card kit. Believe it or not, I still have materials from old card kits. Dark charcoal or silver, Justine? Yes, I agree. I'm going to use silver. Maybe a brushed silver for the shadow, for the love. Yeah. That's a good idea. Might have to do that. Okay. Oh, and I'm going to cut this out twice. This paper is a little bit fussy. Like I said, it's kind of old. So I'm just going to run it through again. Now, I don't remember which direction I just had that in. That'll do. Lisa says, so perfect without vellum.
You're not going to live that one down, girl. Every time they're going to say, no vellum, no vellum.
Lisa's steering wheel, question mark, question mark. I get the Santa belt, but do you mean Speedo? I can't visualize what you mean. Maybe for like, not steering wheel. Maybe a rim of a car wheel. I'm talking about maybe like saving something like this and using this little corner or something for something shiny, not a steering wheel.
Hello, Sharon. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome from Canada. We love our Canadian friends.
Absolutely.
Okay, I think I'm also going to die cut this watercolor background and pop it in there. I think that will be kind of striking. And now I still have this paper, still good. All die cut out. I can always finish this one after the live and then pop it in the group. So whenever you're done, let me know.
Pop up this anchor.
It's just a bonus.
I probably, if I would have thought ahead of time, I probably would have done this in an even darker color, the anchor itself. So it would be a little darker here, or more turquoise to match this background color.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just imagining. But no, I kind of like it. It makes it stand out. Now that
Yeah,
I look,
it's such a
and
pop. I love
I
it.
think I'm going to. I think I should. I leave. Should I do that and just do it at an angle? I kind of like that. I think this is. I don't know.
I'm fairly certain I saw someone say that they like this. The anchor wonky is what they said, and I
Yeah,
agree.
anchor wonky. But what about the sentiment? The sentiment angled or the sentiment straight?
Okay, I see it. Ooh, straight.
Straight.
I like it straight. Let us know in the comments what you like.
Okay. Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
so cool. I love that sentiment ties everything together. Look at this cool frame I have now.
Look at that.
So I throw it off to the side. So cool. Wee. Yeah, black is just too dark, but I'll use that on something else.
No angle, angle, center, angle bow, angled. Oh goodness, it's like 50-50. Okay, so I'm gonna look at it now. I'm gonna look at it on the screen. That makes it easier for me to look at it.
Yeah.
Great.
When it's angled, it kind of is really playful, but I think it's really striking when it's in the center.
Kind of like a strong man.
Yeah, I kind of like it in the center personally. Ooh, that looks just gorgeous on the card background. That's the card, you guys, right there. Okay, that's gonna do it.
All for your input. I appreciate it. I think it's like a 50-50 pretty much.
What will she do?
I'm thinking I might give this a ring.
I'm gonna pop this up.
I kind of like it being a strong instead of how I'm feeling. So I'm straight for the win.
Center makes it look pro.
Pro?
Probably professional.
Oh.
And then, man, it really is 50-50.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. I can never get these straight, man. I have to look straight on. That's one of the things when you're doing cards. It's so hard being set back so far.
Yep. I always got to get my noodle over it.
Your noodle over it?
Yes, your head.
Some of your terms, honey. Some of your terms. It's just like
your noodle is your brain.
Oh my God.
So you got to get your head over it.
Your noodle over it. I mean, I guess Southern and I don't know. We all talk differently. Right, y'all?
Yeah. So true. I had a few people ask me if I'm Canadian because of my accent, but no, I'm from Minnesota. But I love the Canadian friends. I just am not from there.
I think you sound Canadian a lot of times. I do. You sound Canadian a lot of times because I have a Canadian friend, a really close Canadian friend.
After not being in the classroom for a while, my vowels are getting a little bit off. But once I go into phonics teacher mode, I have to say everything correctly. Otherwise, the kids get confused. They're like, what is wag? Wag, wog. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Look at that.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I'm loving that.
I know, Barbara, I am T-square challenged. I struggle so much with a T-square. I don't know what my problem is. I watch Kathy Z sometimes, and I see her use her T-square, and it just looks so easy to me. I mean, I have a couple of them. I don't know. It's like it doesn't catch the side like it's supposed to. I don't know what my issues are. I need to see hacks with the T-square Is there a video out there? I need to watch the hacks with a T-square.
I'm sure there's videos out there. Is the Pear Blossom Press has a T-square, and that's the one I know of.
Okay.
And
yeah,
I'm sure
I have the Simon.
I'm sure that Amanda has a video about that.
Okay. I'll have to watch. But yeah, I have it. I have it.
Ah, don't wiggle on me. As my right arm is getting covered in metallic ink right now.
I end up getting sticky fingers because I'm
I
like,
was naughty. I didn't clean my plates off yet, but I know this ink is easy to come off, so I just put it off to the side. Oh my goodness, this frame.
do as we say, not as we do sometimes, Lee. Okay? With you learning. Okay? Sometimes you do. Lee, number one piece of advice.
Unbelievable.
Get this. Okay? In your order. If you order from LDRS Creative tonight and use the discount, get a bottle of Extreme Clean Spray. You will not regret it.
Nope.
Your
It's
plate.
like $5 too.
Yeah.
It's pretty reasonable.
No, I think it's $9.99. But you
okay.
Yeah, you do get the discount off of it though. You get the discount off of everything except clearance, or if they're having a really sale. So if they're having like a store-wide sale and you're trying to get discount off of sale prices, it's not going to work. Kind of have to decide. Yeah. But with anything else, even the new release, you can get the discount off of. And the bundles, even though it's marked down for the bundle price, you still get the discount off the bundle price. Amazing. You get double discount.
Yeah, that is such a good deal. Amazing.
So, but this stuff will help you keep your plates from getting all grainy. It'll help.
I noticed that our numbers just went up again. So if you missed it, we did a live drawing for a $30 LDRS Creative gift card. So you're going to want to make sure that you're here when we go live. And we're going to give another one away on Monday.
Yes. And Justine and I will be live together.
Woohoo!
So we will go live Monday night because you arrived.
I think so.
Yeah. So we'll probably go to dinner or something, maybe. Possibly.
Yes.
We'll see. But we'll be together. It might be late, but it'll be Monday. Hopefully. If not,
I don't know. The older I get, the earlier I rise. But traveling with family, and I don't know how everyone's going to be. So
we get up early when we're traveling. Yeah. Because you want to do something, or you want to,
make the best of the day.
Oh, I will put the code up on the screen so everyone has it. There you go.
That's a timeless code as well. Yeah. It does not expire. And if you use it maybe this week, you can use it tomorrow. I mean, you can use it over and over again. It's not just a one-time code.
Yep. So make sure you let them know you appreciate it using it, and let them know that they support all of you.
I've got ink and glue all over my hands.
Sticky finger. Look.
That's the best way to have an evening. An evening.
Yeah, Lee, isn't that cool? Isn't that cool that it's ongoing?
Yep.
And if nautical is not your thing, look at her florals and something for BetterPress, because that's where her designs shine, really. I mean, I like the nautical too, but this release only has, BetterPress wise, only has the anchor, I think. Oh no, I think there is one flower set too in this release, but look at her previous stuff, because she has a lot of florals. And my live from Monday, I was really beside myself. But when I did that one, that was one of her florals. This card, one of her florals. This is how her fonts are. They're really elegant. So I really like her fonts.
Trying to find my silver thread. I can finish this later and then post it if
Okay.
that works for y'all. Because we're almost at 2 hours.
I know, right? We're crazy. Okay, guys. Well, I will just switch here just so we can say, well, I'll just, because you're not on camera, right?
No, I don't think so. So
Okay.
I'll just keep on going.
30 people. We're ending the night with 30. So you guys actually came in at the end some too. So thank you everybody for coming tonight. We will see you again Monday evening for the other drawing. I really appreciate y'all's support. We both do. And like Justine said, make sure you ring those bells because there could be potentially a surprise live, potentially. But if not, next month we'll be over on Justine's channel, Stationery by Justine. So make sure you're also over there clicking her bell as well. And you don't want to miss her videos. So make sure you're checking out her playlist. And we will see you guys in the next video. All right. Have a great night.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.